ICE faces pushback in a Pennsylvania congressional swing district. RFK Jr. promotes his Real Food MAHA agenda at Harrisburg event. This and more in the Week in Focus for the Pennsylvania Capital Star. First up, Lehigh County Controller Mark Pinsley is pushing back on ICE, saying that the agency hasn't paid for the space it rents in a county government building since 2022, owing more than $115,000. And that doesn't include late fees of $7,600. So how did this happen? In late 2022, Homeland Security Investigations moved to lease space on the 4th floor of a building in Allentown, first under a 10-month agreement, then a 3-year lease through September of 2026. This deal was expected to bring the county about $141,000 in rent. Commissioners spent less than 5 minutes discussing the deal before approving it in November of 2022, with one sponsor calling it a great opportunity to welcome Homeland Security. But only the initial agreement was ever signed. The full lease wasn't. So, as Controller Mark Pinsley said, it never entered the system and the county never received the expected revenue. After his findings, newly elected county executive Josh Siegel said he would move to evict the federal agents. All right, next up, RFK Jr. brings his Make America Healthy Again tour to the Pennsylvania Capitol, pitching his often controversial health agenda to a partisan crowd. Nationally, it includes rolling back vaccine recommendations and pushing work requirements for food assistance, moves critics say could deepen the hunger crisis. Kennedy calls it a take back your health push, framing MAHA as accountability and putting families and kids at the center of healthcare. State Representative David Rowe, who emceed the event, touted bipartisan efforts to make healthy food and healthcare more affordable with the Healthy PA package. But of the 8 bills, only one has advanced, a resolution declaring August Wellness Month. Despite the bipartisan talk, Democrats slammed Kennedy's campaign of misinformation, highlighting his anti-vaccine record and the risk to the United States' measles eradication. They also criticized GOP Treasurer and Governor candidate Stacey Garrity for appearing with him. Want to support Pennsylvania Capital Star? Sign up for our morning newsletter, like and share this post, or become a donor to help independent journalism in the Commonwealth. And finally, PA judges can't play politics online, at least not publicly. The state Supreme Court just backed a Philadelphia judge's suspension over partisan social media posts. The court ruled Wednesday that judges can be restricted from political speech online, upholding the suspension of Philadelphia Family Court Judge Mark B. Cohen for dozens of partisan Facebook posts. The court said free speech must be balanced against protecting judicial independence, noting the posts made the judge look like a party spokesperson and eroded public confidence in the courts. The decision set a new standard on political speech limits for sitting judges outside their own campaigns. I'm Natalie Pennsyvlania, and this was your Week in Focus.